Hey y'all, I don't understand Jake LaRavia. I don't understand why Rob Pelinka chose to make him our first free agent acquisition. Jake LaRavia to me looks like a journeyman. He looks like a guy who could be in the NBA, could not be in the NBA. It doesn't really matter. I don't understand this Jake LaRavia signing. And generally, look, I'll put it like this. I'm not so hung up with how guys are playing at this point. You know, a player's going to have ups and downs all throughout the season. Like, Dalton Knecht is my guy. I think the Lakers have a diamond in the rough in the guy. And I think that he was a fantastic pick where the Lakers got him. And I think he showed enough last year. He showed enough last year that he should have been more, but there was some politics going on. This Jake LaRavia, man, I don't get it. So look, I'm going to go ahead and say what his numbers are, even though I'm not necessarily holding these numbers against him. He was 4 for 13 last night, 1 for 4 from three-point range. He had 11 points. He played 28 minutes. 5 assists, 3 rebounds, right? In 28 minutes. Look, you put anybody on the court for 28 minutes and they're going to manufacture something. Well, most guys, they're going to manufacture something. You know, through a hockey assist, through a rebound that happens to fall to them. I mean, if LeBron and Luka get flat-footed rebounds all game long, rarely do you see them go and battle for a rebound. They get flat-footed rebounds, right? So I'm not hung up on the stats. If Jake LaRavia is not shooting well now, hey man, I'm going to assume that he's a better player. I'm going to assume Rob Pelinka saw something in him. But this is what I got to say about the guy. I'm watching the game and I don't get it. You see, if he was shooting shots like, oh, he's that guy to shoot and make three. If he was shooting with that kind of, I don't know, man, with that kind of energy, I'd say, okay, his shot ain't going down. But man, I don't see it. I don't get it. And the reason why I'm making a singular video about him is because he was the first guy we signed in free agency, right? And when you look at a team that has an aging LeBron and you got Luka Doncic on the team, and that's the first move you make, again, this is the same reason why I give Rob Pelinka a D for this offseason and give the Lakers a B or B plus for this offseason. It's two different grades. Why? Because we acquired some good pieces. But it wasn't our fault that we acquired. We don't get credit for acquiring those good pieces, right? We had to have things happen. If Portland doesn't buy out DeAndre Ayton, what happens? If whoever, Marcus Smart's to Memphis, whoever, I don't know who he was with, if they don't buy him out, what happens? You see what I mean? That stuff was not in our hands. We went a long time with the only move we did being Jake LaRavia. So you know what? Now I got to look at Jake LaRavia. And I got to see what the hell he was. I know at one point the Lakers had $16 million and they spent $7 million a year on Jake LaRavia, if I'm not mistaken. So, hey man, we should all be looking at Jake LaRavia. And then you know who we should be looking at next? Rob Pelinka. You see, I don't blame Jake LaRavia one bit. Jake LaRavia is who he is. Dalton Knecht is who he is. Any player you acquire is who they are. I'm more concerned with what Jake LaRavia represents. And I'm telling you right now, the next video I make, or soon, is going to be that LeBron James is not going to retire because of his physical play. He's not going to retire because he, quote unquote, got too old. I think if he retires because he is not of this generation. That's why he'll retire. You see, when LeBron was with Cleveland, Cleveland was willing to use him as a cash cow. They were willing to not give him shit. Let me tell you something. Jordan in his prime could not have gotten the Cleveland Cavaliers as far as LeBron got those Cleveland Cavaliers. When LeBron left, they went from the finals to the number one pick in the NBA draft. When he came back, they won a title. When he left, they went from the number one championship, back down. They went to the finals, back down to the number 1 pick in the NBA draft. Jordan left Chicago in his prime. And the Bulls went to the Eastern Conference semifinals and damn near beat the Knicks after he retired. Won 55 games the year before, 53 games the next year. See, LeBron James comes from a different place. And over 20 years in the NBA, that's a generation. If he leaves the game, it's because he's not of this generation. The reason why I brought up what happened in Cleveland is because he defined what the generation was. Cleveland was trying to use him as a cash cow. Cleveland wasn't giving him any pieces to win. And he left when he got his championships. And because he left, Cleveland went from best to worst. They finally had some assets. He came back. Right? He comes from that. And while a lot of people slam LeBron for team jumping, that was what that generation did. Right? That's what that generation was of. He kind of defined that generation. With the Lakers, if LeBron leaves, it's going to be because last year, when you have Anthony Davis and LeBron James, and you've shown that that core is good enough to win a title, Rob Pelinka did nothing. Right? And that is, in my opinion, a business move. It's running the Lakers like a business, which they are. But I bring that up because I'm from a generation in which Dr. Jerry Buss ran the Lakers like it was his son or his daughter or his family. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna if I believe if LeBron leaves, it's gonna be a generational thing. And I say all that, this whole convoluted thing, I say all that to say this. Jake LaRavia is the type of move that will push LeBron out of the league. Right? And you guys will say, oh yeah, Jake LaRavia is going to make LeBron quit. He's going to make LeBron retire. It's not. It's what Jake LaRavia represents. Okay? You have a team that played another team in the first round of the playoffs last year. Right? The Lakers played Minnesota first round of the playoffs last year. That particular matchup exploited exactly what the fuck was wrong with your team. And the first signing after playing Minnesota and getting the doors blown off is to sign Jake LaRavia. So now I got to look at Jake LaRavia. And y'all, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand the signing, considering he was the first signing this offseason. And I don't understand what makes a dude so special. So help me out. I'm not getting it. Yes, this is preseason. Yes, things could change. I hope things do change. I'm a diehard Laker fan. Been a Laker fan since about 1983. I hope things do change. I'm just telling you guys right now, I had to make the video. And really, more people should be talking about this. Right? Because if they're not talking about it, in a sense, they're lying to you. This was the first guy that we picked. This was our proactive signing. Right? DeAndre Ayton, he had to get bought out for us to go get him. Marcus Smart had to get bought out for us to go get him. Right? This guy in Adu Thiero deserved more attention because this is the proactive side of Rob Pelinka. This is what he got. You know? And like I said, I just don't get him. I don't get Jake LaRavia. I hope I do get him. I hope I grow to love the guy. Because if he does good, the Lakers do good. But I will say this about his on-court play. He has a leash that Dalton Connect doesn't have. He has a green light that Dalton Connect doesn't have. He is put into situations that Dalton Connect is not put into. I'm watching the game, and I'm watching Dalton Connect stand in the corner and wait to receive the ball. And Dalton Connect is more than that. Jake LaRavia plays like he knows he's more than that. I don't know who it's on. I don't know if it's on Dalton Connect. I don't know if it's on JJ Redick. I know that Dalton Connect for a window last year was fucking fantastic. And it felt like they put the clamps on him for whatever reason. You know, I don't know what the genesis of it is. But I just know Jake LaRavia has been given a green light, and a lot of times when that is a player you pick, the GM picks, that he is a Rob Pelinka guy, they are often given a green light, you know, especially when they're veterans and they're played a little bit more money, you know. But yeah, I don't get it. If you guys do, hey, put it in the comments. But I'm sure I'm with all of you. I hope the dude plays better. Anyway, this is Pure Uncut Lakers, and I'll hit you next time.